Nobody told me adulthood would feel this quiet. The noise of expectations, the noise of advice, the noise of people telling you what you should want. When all of that fades, you're left alone with yourself, and that's when things get interesting. Tonight, I went for a walk without any destination. No music, no phone in my hand. Just streetlights and my own footsteps keeping time. It felt strange at first, like I was doing something wrong. We're so used to being distracted that presence feels illegal. But after a while, the discomfort softened into something else. Awareness, maybe. Or honesty. The way buildings look different at night, less impressive, more honest. I think people are the same way. That's when the real thoughts show up. The ones we keep buried because they don't fit into casual conversation. Or, why does it feel like everyone else got a map and I didn't? Maybe ignoring them is what keeps people stuck. Maybe listening is the first step toward change, even if change takes longer than we want. That even places designed for productivity eventually shut their doors and turn off the lights. Somewhere along the way, life turned into a constant race, not even toward something specific, just away from falling behind, away from being judged, away from being seen as wasted potential. It's exhausting, running from invisible threats. I think that's why so many people feel tired even when they're not doing much. It's not physical exhaustion. It's mental, emotional. The weight of constantly measuring yourself against timelines that weren't made for you. I stopped at a crosswalk and waited for the light to change, even though there were no cars. Old habits. Rules we follow automatically, even when no one is watching. The light turned green, and I crossed slowly, for no reason other than I could. There was a time when I thought success would feel loud, celebratory, obvious, like fireworks or applause. But the people I know who are doing okay don't look like that. They look calm, grounded, slightly bored even, like they've stopped chasing approval and started choosing peace. That realization messed with me more than failure ever did. Because if success isn't loud, then maybe I've been walking past it without noticing. Maybe I've been so focused on dramatic change that I've ignored the small, quiet improvements. The moments of growth that don't make good stories, but make better lives. I reached the end of the block and turned back, retracing my steps. There's something symbolic about that, I think. Returning the same way you came, but seeing it differently. Same street, same lights, different perspective. That's what reflection does. It doesn't change the past. It changes how you carry it. I thought about the version of me from a few years ago. The one who was certain about everything. Or at least good at pretending to be. I don't miss that confidence as much as I thought I would. It was heavy, rigid, afraid of being wrong. Uncertainty, surprisingly, feels lighter. When you accept that you don't have all the answers, You stop demanding perfection from yourself. You give yourself room to experiment, to fail quietly, to learn without announcing it. That might be the most underrated freedom there is. I passed my building and kept walking. Not because I was avoiding home, but because I wasn't ready to end the thought yet. Some realizations need space to land. If you rush them, they slip away. There's a strange comfort in knowing that everyone is improvising. No matter how put together they look, no matter how confident they sound, we're all making choices with incomplete information, hoping things work out, adjusting when they don't. The difference isn't clarity. It's courage. Courage to keep going without guarantees. Courage to sit with discomfort instead of numbing it. Courage to admit that you want more, even if you don't know what more looks like yet. That kind of courage doesn't announce itself. It doesn't look impressive. It shows up quietly in ordinary moments. In choosing to try again. In deciding not to quit on a bad day. In staying curious instead of bitter. I finally turned back toward home. The street looked warmer now. Or maybe I did. Perspective has a way of doing that. Inside, nothing had changed. Same walls. Same furniture. Same unfinished plans, waiting patiently. But something felt different anyway. It needs consistency, attention, small, honest effort applied over time. That's not a viral idea. It doesn't sell well. It won't impress strangers, but it works. Maybe the goal isn't to become someone unrecognizable. Maybe it's to become more honest with who you already are. To strip away what doesn't fit. To stop apologizing for moving at your own pace. Tonight didn't give me answers. It gave me permission. Permission to slow down. To listen. To keep going without pretending I have everything figured out. I think that's what growth actually feels like. Not a breakthrough. Not a revelation. Just a quiet decision to stay present, even when things are uncertain. Especially when things are uncertain. You're not broken. You're not late. You're not failing. The quiet isn't empty. It's space.